Welcome back to our Facebook page creation tutorial series on how to create Facebook pages for local businesses or even for yourself if you'd like. In this video we're going to scroll down just a little bit and go over how to add or edit your profile picture. Now if you don't have a picture here, for example, there is the option to remove. I'll show you how that works really quickly. Let's say we want to remove this picture. Now you'll notice that there's absolutely no picture there at all. So let's edit the picture. You can choose from photos, take a photo, or upload a photo if there isn't one already there. In this case we're going to upload a demo photo. And I've gone through and actually created one. Now for full disclosure here, I do not own the building company Ames Builders. If they get a free plug out of this, if someone happens to see this right here for just a minute during the demonstration video and wants to call them, hey, that's fantastic. I got this from Google Images. I hope it gets them a little bit of business, and I'm extremely happy for them. But again, for full disclosure, I and my company, none of us that are associated with it, have any affiliation with Ames Builders. I'm using that as completely as a demonstration. And now that we have one in there that we've uploaded, let's take a look at the next option, to choose from photos that you have or take a photo. You have your recently posted items. Now they used to have the option to actually center it, but it doesn't seem to be working. I made this like 20 pixels taller and 20 pixels wider, but that doesn't seem to be working. Let's try to refresh the page just to make sure. I like to be thorough. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Edit profile. There we go. We can edit the thumbnail. I just had to refresh the page, guys. If you have the same problem, just go ahead and refresh your page. Edit your thumbnail. You have the option to drag image to adjust. You see again there's crosshairs there. You can move it up, down, side to side. It's only 20 pixels bigger in both directions. I didn't make it too much different. Or you can choose to simply scale to fit, which makes it, if it's squared, brings it down in. This image should be no more than 180 pixels wide by 180 pixels tall. However, if it is slightly bigger and as long as it's completely squared, you won't have a problem with that. If it's not completely squared and your image is, maybe only 100 or 150 pixels tall, I don't recommend doing this, but you do have the option to actually use the drag feature, which will put it in the center and look a little nicer. Again though, because ours are squared, we're going to scale to fit and simply choose to save. Next we're going to go into the option of editing your profile picture and choosing from the photos that you already have uploaded. Now you will notice that when I removed the first one, it didn't completely remove it from my account. You have to go into your photos to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply put it back there where it was. I'm going to scroll down. And now we have the original logo up there again, or profile picture. The important feature that I wanted to share with the other image though is the option of adding a call to action. Putting a phone number on there, giving them more information. Because of the fact that Facebook has changed a lot of the rules, you can't use direct calls to action in the cover image, but you can in the profile images. And later on when we go into tab images like down here, you can also change the actual information that's shown there as well. These you're allowed to use calls to action, just not, and I can't stress this enough, do not use a strong call to action. In fact, I might even remove this part right here that tells people to mention that they've found us on Facebook to save an extra 10%, because even that might be subtly against the rules. I have seen other people creating long direct lines. You can't use arrows. I want to be very specific. You cannot use arrows. Long direct lines that go straight down to where their app would show.